This is a video for the Shanroe Cooley group. Well guys, we took Dallas for his first horse trial of the year out to the immaculate Pinetop horse trials in Thompson, Georgia. This is a sort of a favourite event of mine, obviously not for the dressage and show jumping. It's very primitive for the dressage and show jumping, but the cross-country course is really nice. It's a big, massive sort of venue that's got rolling hills, pretty good footing, good water jumps, and just thought it'd be a nice first outing. We put Dallas in the open prelim with the idea that it would be pathetically easy, and it was. He was really good. He's been out and about a little bit. Obviously, I took him in January to just an easy show jumping day at Bruce's Field. But then last week we had him down there in Ocala, and I was really pleased with him. He jumped super especially in the metre 25. So then we got him back to Aiken. I did an hour 45 just walking, trotting through the woods on Thursday, and then did some flat work on Friday. And then this is Saturday morning at about 9 o'clock. There was a couple little mistakes in the dressage. I remember here he sort of thought about doing a canter walk instead of a canter trot. Sometimes it's a bit confusing for these high level horses to actually do a test in a small arena and just walk trot transitions rather than half pass and flying changes and counter canters and stuff like that. The reasoning for me putting him in the prelim is we really pushed him hard there at Morven Park at 4-star long last October. Like it was for sure the hardest I've ever stretched Dallas, and he stood up to it. We had a good result there, but I just wanted to really make sure that he's happy and confident as we get ready for this next season. These early events, I'm not too. It's more of a cross-country school. I mean, if we could just go there and do the cross-country, that'd be ideal for me. But so we've got to do the dressage and the show jumping so we can do the cross-country. I don't think it does him any harm actually doing just a really simplistic, easy outing like this, because he's a bit of I think he tries really hard, this horse, and sometimes, especially with our challenges in the flying changes, he overthinks things, and he has a bit of anxiety built up. So doing some easy events like this is good. You'll see the show jumping in a minute. He jumped fantastic, and then the best thing, he had just a fantastic trip around the cross country. So looking forward in this coming month, give him a bit of an easy couple of days, and then I give him a jump, I think, on Thursday or Friday of next week, and then maybe I think he's up to cantering for 5 miles slow, which we'll do Saturday. And then I'm going to run him in the Bruce's Field Grand Prix eventing. I think this is I wanted to use this event here at Pinetop as a bit of a warm-up class for the Grand Prix eventing, and our major goal, I'm hoping, is it June 20th, so which is Lemullin, so we've got miles and miles of time before then and now. Bruce's Field is a sort of an exciting event, and I remember my first event on Dallas was the one at Devon. So and then we sort of just got to regroup a bit, and then I think our next event after that would be the Carolina 4-star short in March 2021-22. And then we'll do a couple of advanced horse trials at Fair Hill, and then hopefully, if that all goes well and he feels good, I think we should try and make the trip to Germany to give him a crack at Lemullin. Honestly, guys, I feel like I'm gelling with him more and more. Like last year, it was a bit of a feeling out process of trying to figure out how to ride him, and especially the show jumping, I felt was my biggest challenge last year. I got the hang of him really good cross country, but in the show jumping it was a bit herky jerky, and obviously at Ocala last week, and even though this is a small class, it's just rhythmical and smooth and soft, and I've sort of figured out how to sort of ride him to the jumps. He looks easy, but he's not that easy. Like, he sort of charges a little bit at the end, so you sort of got to balance him a bit and not let him get too close to the jump. Like, if he runs at the jump and gets underneath it, then he sort of gives him a bit of a helicopter jump. So the cross country was a lovely course for what we were after. The course was, I think, 6 minutes long or something like that. I wasn't bothered about the time whatsoever. I was sort of more looking for just this really sort of rhythmical, smooth sort of round cross country, and also wanted to feel if a small part of me was worried that Morven Park 4-star long might have freaked him out a bit, and it definitely didn't. It was fantastic to ride around the preliminary horse trials here. So I think we went around with 8 time penalties, so we were 25 seconds over the time. You know, the biggest thing, we were just looking for a confident, smooth round, and sort of trying to deliver him to the jumps where I'm sort of not jerking him back at the end, which I felt like he did really, really well. Fitness-wise, he's right on track with his fitness. The interesting thing is, I've done Lemuelin a bunch of times, and it's something to remember is when we need the horse to peak is actually in June, unlike Barley and Mickey, who really need to peak in April or May. So, fitness has been a top priority on the horse, but I also have just got to be cautious that we don't get him fitter than fit, if you know what I mean. So he's just doing these long, slow interval trainings at the moment. Sort of, he does a mile one way, takes a 30-second walk, a mile the other way, 30-second walk, and we sort of building up towards 5 miles. And he does that quite easily, but it's just a nice, gentle speed. But it just gives the horses a great base, so that just really works on their stamina and endurance. So when I get back to Pennsylvania, I probably won't start sprinting him up the hills until April, beginning of April. So he sort of would coast along there for March, and I just do a little bit of this long, slow stuff. I feel like his body looks good, his coat looks healthy, and he's happy and in good shape. So anyway, I think unfortunately I've been without Silver for a bit, so I haven't been brave enough to take on the flying changes too much by myself. I'm going to work a bit with Silver virtually, but I'm eager to get Dallas actually back to Pennsylvania in early March, so Silver can sort of get back to work with him as well. I got Peter Wild coming up to Aiken to help me a couple of times, and Brett Parbury, my dressage trainer from Australia, is coming over for a week as well, so we'll do a bit of work with him. All in all, guys, we won the prelim this weekend, which is not too much to be proud of, but the horse went well. Horse feels good, and I feel like we're in really, really good shape as we sort of get ready to roll our sleeves up and have a real crack at this season. So couldn't be happier with Dallas at the moment.